Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us here at Banknote Trading, where we take a look at the US dollar pairs in the Forex market. Today, we'll start off by taking a look at pound dollar, GBP USD on the 4-hour chart. And as you can see, as we've been saying, it's been making those lower highs. The bears have been in control, but yesterday with CPI, the buyers have kind of stepped back in and it tapped into this area of supply. But since it didn't make any significant headway into premium, well, let's map out the range. Let's map out the range that we're dealing with. So we're looking to see if this can pull back into some type of premium area in order to continue to push down, make a bearish momentum impulse back down. But it looks like it just tapped into this area of supply. There were other areas that it could have gone to, but it didn't actually go farther enough into premium in order to make a sell trade that I would be interested in. Right now, we're looking to see if this can continue to push down and break this low in order to form a new structure. And let's take a look at Euro USD. Similar situation. It's been making those lower highs. Yesterday with CPI, it pushed back up, but then rejected this area of supply. This is still the strong lower high, and this is the low. Let's map out this structure. So in the case of Euro, it did go into premium, and it tapped into that area, like I said, of supply, which if you were able to take advantage of, it would have made a lot of sense from this area that I mapped out yesterday. But there are different areas. It depends on when you believe that the momentum has shifted, and this clearly is this broke fractal structure on the 4-hour and likely the 1-hour. But now it's trading in the middle of the range. I'm not seeing any setup now, but likely it should continue to push down, or this could be the bullish momentum that people were waiting for, so it can make a higher low and then continue forward. But we have to wait to see how that plays out. And AUD USD been trading sideways in the range, and then this was the lower high that broke the low here. So we'll map out our range. This also pulled back to the 50% and then reacted from it, but it hasn't pushed down any further. It hasn't started. Didn't really react from an area of supply over here. This was the buy before the sell, but it did react just like the other US dollar pairs, but it hasn't pushed down significantly to break any of these lows. There is liquidity sitting under here, but theoretically this is the range and this is the pullback. It was a more impulsive than this corrective nature. This was liquidity sitting above these highs, and it has been captured. Yet this hasn't continued to push down, but I wouldn't take any buys until this strong lower high is broken and it's in the middle of the range. I don't see any setups right now, but theoretically it should continue to push down. It's broke these lows, pulled back, and it should continue to break the lows, but I'd wait till there's another setup, a clearer setup. NZD USD, similar situation. Been in the range. This is the lower high that broke this low. So let's map out the range. This also obviously reacted to CPI news yesterday. And this did, like AUD USD, pull back into the 50% range past this area of supply. Kind of came into this fair value gap and reacted and started pushing right down. This looks a little more clearer. So it is starting to break these lows. There's liquidity sitting under here. And theoretically, like I said, with the other dollar pairs, this should continue to push down, but it's also likely that the buyers have stepped back in and this could form a higher low and then continue pushing forward. But I wouldn't be looking for a buy until this high is broken. Although it is in discount right now, if there's a setup, then it's possible, but from swing structure, this is still bearish. It's bearish until it's not. So let's look at GBP AUD. And this also continues to push down. It's been making lower lows, lower highs. It's a lot lower high. They broke this low. This is just a temporary pullback, this area of supply. But let's map out the structure. This hasn't made any significant pullbacks into any type of premium area. in order to make see a sell setup. But that's what I would be looking for if this price action continues the way it does. Let's see. This would be the area of supply. Not really straight, but this would be the area of supply to look for. If it will be in premium, and this is that would be included also. Let's see. If price was to pull back to here, and then there's bullish momentum in order to keep pushing GBP AUD down. This is the 4-hour chart. This remains bearish until this lower high is broken. And then GBP NZD. And similar story, it's been making lower lows, lower highs. This is the last low that broke this. This is the last lower high that broke this low. So let's map out the range. Don't see any don't see any buys right now. Just doesn't look like the price action. I mean, you can buy up until it reaches premium, but swing structure dictates that it's bearish until it's not. This is the area of supply. This area of supply, but it's kind of low, and it's kind of low for areas for a sell, but this would still be possibly valid if the momentum shifts bearish when it gets to that area, or it could pull back up to this area. And that is GBP AUD. But right now, I don't see any sell set up right now, and we would just be looking for any type of significant pullback up into an area of premium, and for the bearish momentum to step back in. So that's all I have for you today. Thank you.